Irina, welcome back to St. Louis. Welcome to US Chess Championships. You are 8-time US Chess Champion, and I was wondering, how do you approach each time this tournament after so much success already? And do you feel the same excitement every time you play, if you have the same motivation every time you participate in this event?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I have the same motivation and excitement every time. I mean, it's also gotten harder to win, right? So, I have won my last title in 2020 when it was the online championship. And since then, I've come close, very close on one occasion.
22, I think, right?
Yeah, in 22. But it's definitely getting more competitive, because the young players are getting stronger and sometimes they put up like really big scores, and you don't know who's exactly going to be in form, right? Like there's already a number of them, right? So it's a very competitive tournament and I always look forward to it.
Yeah, can you kind of remember the first championship you participated and what kind of approach you had at that time and what kind of feelings you had after winning it?
Yeah, I mean, so I won my first championship in '98 I think it was Denver, Colorado. And, I can't say I remember so much as a 14-year-old. I remember we didn't have laptops back then. I didn't get my first laptop, I think, until after that tournament. So preparation was very different. I remember actually Yasser helping me prepare for one of my important games there. So that memory for some reason stayed with me for more than 25 years, right? That he helped me in that game and I wound up winning. I mean, I won almost all my games in that tournament, but that game was a very important one. And yeah, interesting that, because Yasser and I are good friends now.
Maybe it was the secret of your success at that time. Who knows? Do you remember something else, from all these championships that you won? I mean, and actually how many you played in, you participated?
Yeah, I mean, it's many championships, right? I can't say I've counted them. I mean, I've played every single one here in St. Louis. I have a lot of memories here in St. Louis, right? Because that's just been the scene of most of these big battles. In those early years with Anna, I've had to play tie-break games. So, I've kind of lived like a whole lifetime of chess here in St. Louis.
Yeah, these are definitely great memories. And now that you just came back from Budapest, you made some good memories too, winning the bronze medals in the Olympiad. Yeah. Please share with us your thoughts and your thoughts about the final result.
Well, I think our team was very happy because it's always hard to medal in the Olympiad. We're not a team Russia or China that goes into this event in first position and expecting to win, right? So for us to get a medal is always a good result. And our last medal was 16 years ago, a bronze medal in Dresden in 2008. And so to get a medal in this event, it felt great. I mean, my teammates did really, really well. I definitely, I didn't have my best tournament, but I was there for the matches. I did what I could. I guess in the end, in that last big match, I did kind of save a losing position at some point, and that turned out to be critical. So I kind of helped the team that way. But yeah, it's a team event and the team did great. So I feel very happy.
Is it some kind of also sort of motivation for you? The fact that this young generation is also so ambitious, and is it motivating you also to study more, to compete with them?
Yeah, well, I have gotten into studying more and kind of making that transition back into playing. So I'm sort of at the very beginning of that transition. So I can't say that I don't expect the results to come so quickly, but for sure, there is that change where I'm spending more time, doing puzzles on chess.com. I've worked that into just what I do, just much more time on chess every day. Eventually, I think that it will produce some results. For this tournament, I don't know yet, but does the young generation motivate me? I think it's actually, I'm more self-motivated. It's nice to have competition, but I really think that a person is their own, strongest competition. It's really just about overcoming your own limitations, right? So that's what motivates me more than, the young players in this tournament.
Absolutely, and it seems like a bright future for women chess here in US is ahead. Thank you, Irina.